And the winner of the Ballon d'Or 2021 is Lionel Messi. Boo, said the world. Robbed was the word that I saw trending on Twitter yesterday. Literally the word robbed. Fantastic stuff. Well done, Twitter. Hugh, thoughts on the Ballon d'Or winner, Lionel Messi, one of the greatest players of our generation? Take it away.
Hashtag robbed. That's my view on it. No, look, you're talking to someone here who is an absolute Messi stan account, who paid the money to go behind enemy lines and watch City against Paris Saint-Germain at the Etihad Stadium for one reason and one reason alone, to see Lionel Messi, in my opinion, the greatest player that has ever lived. I think he's an incredible player. He has won before last night 6 Ballon d'Ors. The only question is, did he deserve to win it in 2021? Well, yes, he finally got over the line with Argentina in a major tournament. He won the Copa America. He was fantastic for Barcelona. He's done absolutely nothing at Paris Saint-Germain. And I think when you look at Robert Lewandowski, I mean, the 150 journalists who voted for the Ballon d'Or, are you trying to destroy your awards? That Robert Lewandowski has scored 64 in 54 games. Now, what do you want this guy to do exactly? Last year, in 2020, he got his team over the line in the Champions League. But you cancel the award ceremony, don't you? Of course you do, in that season. And this year, 64 in 54, well, that's not good enough. A league title? That's not good enough. No, it has to go to a guy that won the Copa del Rey with his club instead. And like I say, he did the business in international football. But Robert Lewandowski's from Poland. Come on, what's he going to do in international football? I mean, you can't judge him on that. Come on, you can't. You see what I mean? There are some.
I hear you. I feel you.
Some play for Italy, some play for Brazil and Argentina. They've got a chance in international football. If you're Polish, you do not have a chance in international football. So it's not fair to really take that into account. He deserved it. And do you know what? Do you know how I know I'm right on this? Because Lionel Messi said it himself. Okay, so all of you that think I hate Messi, I love the guy. I love him so much and I respect him so much for saying what we all know is the truth. Robert Lewandowski deserved it.
All right, I'm gonna attempt a bit of devil's advocate here. Okay, so first of all, Lionel Messi actually said you should have won it last year. Let's get a trophy for you, Lever, and give it to you for last year. He didn't. He was very careful in saying, no, not this year, not the one I'm holding as I stand on the stage in my glittery suit. He said last year. So he believes that he should win it this year. With Messi, are we belittling the Copa America a little bit and his performances within that? He was involved in 80% of the goals that they scored. Also, are we just forgetting, just how good this guy is and how mesmeric he is? Because the PSG element of it, and I agree with you, I think there's fair critique on his displays. But also, he's been injured a little bit as well. And he's also, even if he scored quite a few goals in that league, I don't think that would have been a huge difference in all of it. I mean, he has won a major tournament. There are certain criteria that take, are part of it. And every single year, like you said, if it's a player who's the best player that I want to go and see, it's generally Lionel Messi, isn't it? And that has continued this season. So is that not, should we look into the grey area here for a second, maybe?
I just think we're looking at who's the best player in the world as the vote every year. Like, who's your favorite player? Who do you think the best player in the world is? That shouldn't be what the Ballon d'Or is about. Firstly, it should be about that year. And yes, Lionel Messi was great for his country. Injury for me doesn't come into it. I mean, so what? If you play 15 games at the start of the season, score 15 goals, you're on absolute fire, and then you get injured for the rest of the year, you should win the Ballon d'Or. You've got to be out on the pitch. You've got to be proving your worth. And Lewandowski has, from start to finish, in an incredible way. Now, I actually think you're saying that we disrespected the Copa America. I think the Bundesliga has been disrespected here. German football's been disrespected here because a guy scored 64 goals in 54 games. No, seriously. But
no, I agree, mate. I agree. I'm saying this because to try and find a different argument on it. I'll be honest. Look, we did a video on this a couple of days ago, and I said Lewandowski. I did a video on my own channel. I said Lewandowski. But I think it comes back to what you said earlier on. Is first of all, he kind of gets given a party bag with the Striker of the Year award. They kind of make a new award. We go, no, don't cry, take this. And what you said there, which I think is what we all think, is What's he got to do? What has he got? He must have got home. He's slumped down in the sofa and he's gone, babe, what have I got? What have I got to do? Because is it got to be 70? Has he got to be 70 in the Champions League? Because that would be interesting. You know, say he scores 40 goals next year, but wins the Champions League. Does that get him there? It's a very difficult award to kind of get right. But the fact that he could quite possibly end his career having not won a single one. I mean, maybe it needs to be, I don't know, posthumous. That's the right word. But he's definitely been done here, hasn't he?
Listen, I've got to say to those journalists, sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture. You just have to look at the bigger picture. Sometimes a player deserves to win a trophy or an award like this based on a body of work that we know in our heart of hearts goes beyond 12 months.
Yeah.
Could we have made it 24 months in our minds and just tick the Robert Lewandowski box? I think we could have. And all I'm saying to those journalists is, please have a heart. You're going to destroy your own award because the romance in football is not dead. The fans care about it. We see someone who's picking up his 7th, and we see a guy who's been absolutely brilliant. He's entertained all of us, walk away with none. And we think he probably deserves 1. Can we share them around a little bit, please? And you know, maybe Lionel Messi could have got robbed for 1 year. But you know what? One of the years he won it, he probably robbed someone else in another year, and we just can't remember. I look back at Luka Modric's award, and I think people respected the body of work that he put out there year on year on year, and he won it. And I look at, do you remember when Ryan Giggs won the Player of the Year? And it was just like, let's be honest, you know, there was no standout candidate, and they thought Giggsy deserves it after 20 years in the Premier League, so he got it, and no one cared. Because they respected the body of work. That's all I'm saying to those 150 journalists. Think about it next time, okay? Just think about it.
Hi guys, James Alcott here from ESPN's Football Forecast. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and you want to check out more, make sure you subscribe to ESPN UK.